Hi YouTube, so this is my first video, and as you can tell by the title, this is about my experience with piercing my own tongue without any numbing methods or anything. So I pierced my tongue originally either the 28th or 29th of September, and I had to actually originally take the first one out because my parents kind of freaked a little bit. So that was the first time that I pierced my tongue. I got my kit from Body J4U and everything was in it. This is the pack that it came in. It came with like 7 needles and the body jewelry piercing stuff. There was also a plastic clamp which I did not use because it wouldn't work with my tongue. So for both the times that I pierced my tongue, I didn't use the clamps because it was difficult. Also, for both times, I inserted the needle from the bottom of my tongue through the top. Oh, this is how it looked. So yeah, I put the needle through the bottom until it came through the top. The only part that hurt for both times was when it hit the top layer of skin for going through the top. And for both the times, I also had a really difficult time putting the top ball on, which is that one right there. It was because it's so small, and I drooled a lot, which is what you're gonna do when you pierce your tongue. It's a natural occurrence, and so I definitely recommend a washcloth for that. And it bleeds a little bit, not a lot, but a little. But anyway, it took me at least 20 times to put the ball on to the bar. When I did both times, at first I washed my mouth with, I brushed my teeth, and then I washed my mouth out with alcoholic mouthwash, and then with non-alcoholic mouthwash after everything had been pierced and cleaned and everything. So the first piercing, which I talked to you a little bit about, was I only had him for 2 days at least, and I had a major lisp, and I couldn't eat or drink anything at all, because my tongue was so swollen and sore, which is how my parents found out. Then I actually, after I took it out, because my parents found out, I played 2 soccer games back to back, and it was okay. I then waited a day and decided that I wanted to pierce it again because I really liked having it in, and because it was cool. So I waited a day. I did do some research, and it said not to do what I did, but I did it anyway, which is not really what I recommend, but I'm me, so I did it. And I wasn't about to wait for it to all the way close and have to do the cycle all over again, so I didn't. The next night, I re-pierced it again. There was a little blood, and it hurt like 3% more than the first one. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. And actually, the second time was a lot easier with the healing process, even though the first time didn't really heal, but it was a lot easier. It was easier to eat, drink, and I did still have a lisp, but that only lasted for like 3 or 4 days. I also drank a lot of water, and you should stay away from hot foods, smoking, and alcohol. I did, however, vape like a day after, and it was okay. My tongue was still swollen when I did eat, so I could only eat on my left side, and I brushed my teeth and rinsed my mouth out at least 2 times a day. And the swelling went down because I've had this in for at least a week, and the swelling has gone down, and I don't have a lisp, and I can eat sandwiches and anything, and my parents are now okay with it. So, yeah, that's my video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments, and I'll get back to you. So, that's what my tongue piercing looks like after 7 days. Yeah.